we are gonna take a look at 1.5 real quick. Gonna do this in a blood moon. So 1.5 just came out, and as I'm editing 1.4, which is very fun, I already have your videos kind of outdated before they even drop. But anyways, I'm gonna put these in the front of them just so they can cross-reference what is now as opposed to what was then when I did the videos. But it introduces a different controller layout, which I think is identified as controller layout 1, which instead of pressing Y, which Y now does the build menu, before it used to do the camera control. And as if you look at the bottom right corner, LT, which is left trigger, is now your camera. So you pull that and you see the pitch, the zoom, the auto run are all still the same. You're just now using the camera rotate with the right stick instead of using the triggers, which using the triggers was a hindrance because you weren't able to use your primary skill, which is your right trigger. Now, using this, you can camera rotate whether you're harvesting or you're being attacked or you're attacking. You can still primary attack, and you can still do right bumper. So I have blood rage, which is a kind of a convenient thing, that it's more kind of like a mid-range attack. As opposed to my left bumper, which is more of a range directional attack. Anyway guys, this was just a quick rundown, and now we're gonna go into the video.
This was ours. We ruled this land. We owned the night. But man rose up against us. We were overthrown. For centuries, hidden away in darkness. Tortured by thirst, choking down dust, starving.
Oh, it's us. Well, sort of.
Until now, our hunt begins again.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you to Stunlock Studios for the game key. We're gonna be playing some V Rising, version 1.4, hotfix number 4. So another strong tip is craft your weapons and upgrade them and your gear as fast as possible. Because the enemies are no joke in this game. Alright, so now we have our bones. So let's go over here. Press start and let's craft. So we're gonna need some weapons. Alright, so we got a bone sword, and it's gonna be up on our D-pad. The bone ring is our magic, and we're gonna craft that. And that should... Actually, we don't want... Wait, no, damn it. Made 2 of them. We don't need 2. And we shouldn't have that on our hand either. Like the rat. It gives us blood. Much like almost everything in this game. Let's take all. So I'm using a controller, so that's the left stick. Playing on my own offline server, which they call it a server, but it's pretty much just playing like your own game. So I've nerfed the rules heavily, just because I want to enjoy this game. I don't want to hate it, because I know this game can be very harsh. And I want to have fun. I want to craft fast. I want to do things fast. I don't want to spend 45 minutes trying to kill one enemy. Oh, so we don't... Oh, we do have a dash. There we go. Good thing all these skeletons are blind. Because this dude, for some reason, being an archer and all, did not see the tragic mess I just laid on the other two, 5 feet away. So now let's claim this one. So we've got open inventory, craft a bone sword, craft a bone ring, slay enemies using bone sword. So we got 3 of 3 already.
An achievement, to be sure.
Alright, so now we have a new spell slot. Basically, it's the reason why we can't control with the right stick, is because that's our aim. Oh, good shot on him. Mine was better. Oh, that's cooldown though. Yeah, these guys are really simple to kill. But just wait till later. Because the game will get really difficult once you start kind of going out and tackling the enemies of the world, the bosses, the mini bosses. I also changed durability as well because, again, I want to enjoy this game. I don't want to make this as frustrating as Breath of the Wild with all my weapons basically breaking like non-stop. That's why I stopped playing Animal Crossing, because that just got annoying, having to constantly rebuild your weapons. And I say weapons in that game, but I mean your tools. Very annoying. Want to play without being frustrated. It's a very fun game. I like it. Very, very ARPG friendly. Right now we're just getting materials for our crafting. And the surviving, which we also did nerf, is the sunlight, which, I mean, out of any survival game, that one makes the most sense, being that you're a vampire and all. Look at this way, because we're gonna have to take this dude on. And we hit the wrong button, so we're gonna counter nothing. Got the rat. Let's get some stone, some plant fiber, bones actually. Yeah, now we got stone. So I guess the bones were probably on the ground already. We got them. I mean, this game really sets the mood. Very detail oriented in the world. And knowing that little hack of pressing Y to change the camera angle, man, such a lifesaver. Honestly, game changing. Because I would much rather have it just change based off of like the perspective of like the direction I'm looking. So like right now I'm looking left. Love the camera to kind of change that way. But I mean, that could probably be a little difficult when you're doing directional attacks. I don't understand the logistics in those things. I'm not paid to understand. Oh, I love that he's very slow turning around. But until they figure out a better solution than holding Y, because the reason why it's not so much that you're holding Y and then using triggers, it's the fact of doing that. It basically handcuffs you from making an attack. So if I'm doing this the whole time, I cannot attack you, or I cannot attack the enemies, because the triggers are what your primary attack is. And same thing for your bumpers. If you're using the bumpers to switch the camera around really fast, you can't use any of your spells, or you might accidentally use your spells. The downside is you can only hit one person at a time. Or one thing at a time, I should say. Feel like I'm being set up here. Oh, the sun. That sun, though. See, the nice thing is you can actually hit multiple people with your sword, because your sword is just the reach, though. kind of OP a little bit. And you gotta stay out of the sunlight. This is sunlight here, as you can see by the animation. Gotta stay out of that. So yeah, with my settings, I did lower the daylight time, because I mean, I don't want to be running around trying to avoid the sun. Also, don't want to be sleeping it off too, because it's I don't want to say it's real time, because the time actually is sped up a little bit. But I don't want to spend my time just running around and then laying in a tomb. Which, if I did that, you guys probably wouldn't see anyway. I'd probably edit all of it out, because, I mean, I'm just literally laying there. You don't even see my character. Alright, now we're gonna go to the Farbane Woods. So... on my offline, I mean my off-channel playthrough, I did the west side. So I might pick the east side. Just see if it aesthetically is different. But I don't think it really matters, because I think I could always just fast travel the other side as well. So I love this forest, which I'm also considering choosing as like my home for Nightingale as well. Because that just got an offline mode, and I've been having a blast with it. Oh, he's just picking at that deer, isn't he? Alright, let's do the feeding thing. Saving that deer's life. So now we got 2% creature blood. And we got some rugged hide. Now if we go here, we go to our blood pool. And now it kind of gives you a buff of we are 2%, so we kind of fall in line of that 3% to 15% movement. So we're like tier 1 with that blood. And at first I thought it was stackable, but it is not. Here's another wolf. And you basically do that when they are near death, like right now. You don't really kill them outright, you just kind of do it when they're low on health. Which is a lot easier to do it when they are solo, as opposed to like being like in a pack. Always a little more difficult because they have them dashing everywhere on you. And this might be another deer. Did he have 30%? See if we could box him in here and steal his essence. Alright, what kind of percentage are we gonna get from this? Because it's not always 30%, like it says it, but see, now we're like tier 2, so we increase sun resistance rating. I do like that it tells you that you have a queue, and it automatically applies them now, but you can always change them later on as well.
An achievement, to be sure.
Alright, so we have vermin salve. Collect wood, which you can do that just by hitting trees. There's a one here. Different tools, so we'll do the axe. You get different buffs, different bonuses for using certain tools. See, now he's literally just walked into that. Weapon proficiency and gathering. So, different weapons do yield better quantities, better numbers for doing different things. Kill living beings to attain their blood essence. So we already started doing that, actually. 21 of 50. Alright, so this is our teleporter. What's over here? I see something glowing. Oh, tainted heart. Let's see what this one does. See what bonus that goes. Okay, so we're 20 to 50. Telling us about the dash ability. Okay, so now it dropped us back down to tier 1. Oh, he moves so fast. Oh. Oh, this is a good one to feed. 47. We'll see what tier, or if maybe we go back to 2 or 3. What tier are we? We're back at tier 2. Okay. Increased sun resistance rating. Oh, another blast from the past. What's over here? Alright, we got an archer here. You're done, kid. So we're only finding these guys, so we have to find a wolf. Or deer. And where does that put us at? 42. Another tainted heart. We're not trying to wander too far, because we want to craft. Actually, we want to upgrade, I should say. And upgrade, then you gotta put down tables and whatnot. Here we go. This will be a good one. I'm super thankful that I'm only finding them one at a time. Oh, 49 of 50. Wow. What a jerk move. There you go. Well, at least we're close enough to where we can actually do the essence. Sweet. Got it.
Yet another accomplishment.
Now we can do a castle heart. Awesome sauce. So now we can build. And we'll be building in the next episode, guys. Alright, this was V Rising. Thank you to Stunlock Studios for the game key. This was version 1.4, which was hotfix number 4. The game currently runs $34.99 on Steam. It is officially out of early access. On the next episode, we will actually be building our little rudimentary castle fort, so we can start upgrading our weapons and going a little further along the main story. We'll catch you in the next one. Later.